The city lights used to feel like stars, each one a promise of a bright future. Now they just look like 1,000 accusing eyes. It's funny how everything can change in a single moment. One minute, you're on top of the world, laughing, planning, living. The next, the world is just a grey, silent film, and you're the ghost haunting the scenes. The laughter is gone, replaced by an echo that bounces around in the empty spaces of my heart. They say time heals all wounds, but they don't tell you about the scars. They don't tell you how the ghost of what if follows you into every room, sits with you at every meal, and whispers your deepest regrets as you try to fall asleep. I tried to keep going, to put on the suit, smile at colleagues, and pretend the ground beneath my feet wasn't crumbling. But the city, once a playground of opportunity, became a cage. Every street corner held a memory, every familiar face a painful reminder of what I had lost. The noise, the constant rush, it was all too much. It was like trying to hear a soft melody in the middle of a rock concert. The melody was peace, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I needed silence. Not just the absence of sound, but a deeper, more profound quiet. The kind that lets you hear your own thoughts without the world shouting over them. So I packed a bag, just the essentials. I didn't tell anyone where I was going. How could I? I didn't even know myself. I just drove, leaving the city skyline in my rearview mirror until it was nothing but a smudge on the horizon. My destination was a place I'd only seen in pictures, a place where the earth reaches for the sky, the mountains. I thought maybe, just maybe, if I got high enough, I could get some perspective. Or at least, I'd be too tired to think. The drive itself was a blur, a long, winding road that seemed to mirror the twisted path my life had taken. The air changed the higher I climbed. It became crisp, clean, filled with the scent of pine and damp earth. It was the first real breath I felt I'd taken in months. I left the car at the trailhead and started walking. My legs ached, my lungs burned, but with every step, a piece of the city's weight fell away. The forest floor was a soft carpet of fallen needles, muffling my footsteps, and the only sounds were the rustle of leaves and the distant call of a bird. For the first time in a long time, I wasn't running from something. I was walking toward it. Up here, surrounded by peaks that have stood for millennia, my own problems felt small, insignificant. These mountains had witnessed storms far greater than mine and remained standing, proud and unyielding. I found a spot overlooking a vast green valley, the clouds drifting below me like a slow-moving river, and I just sat there. I sat as the sun warmed my face, as the wind whispered through the trees, as day turned into a canvas of orange and purple. There were no answers in the wind, no grand revelations in the sunset, but there was peace, a quiet, gentle acceptance. The grief was still there, a heavy stone in my gut, but it wasn't all-consuming anymore. It was just a part of me, a part of my story, etched into me like the lines on the face of these ancient cliffs. The journey back down wasn't about leaving the pain behind in the mountains. It was about learning to carry it differently. It's not a burden to be discarded, but a part of the landscape of who I am now. The city lights on the horizon looked different this time, but not like accusing eyes, but like distant, gentle guides, lighting a path forward. The road ahead is still long, and I know there will be more storms. But now I know there's a place, both outside and inside of me, where I can find the strength to weather them. Thank you for listening to my story. If you're going through your own storm, please remember you're not alone. Reach out, talk to someone, and know that even after the longest night, the sun will rise again. Take care.